alive and printing and happy, guys. Everybody. Jomo, first of all, good morning, man. How you doing?
Good morning, man. I'm live and alive, as you like to say, man. We are happy campers, man. A, because we are printing, and B, because our members are printing, and they're all very happy and excited, man. Exciting times. I can't wait to see Bitcoin, continue just to above, that 123. Man, it's gonna be balonies. Baloney's CM. It's gonna come. How are you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm just gonna share this in the VIPs, the live, so people will subscribe to this channel and to come to our lives because our channel, the regular channel, is kinda cooked for the next 2 weeks. So
Oh
I need to
man,
I need to invite
invite
people.
invite the people, man. Unfortunately, our main YouTube account is always getting kind of flagged by YouTube in a sense, and we don't understand why. They don't really tell you why, CM. That's the worst thing about it. They tell you harmful content, and that's it. They don't tell you at what second. They don't tell you anything regarding what it was exactly, so you can actually improve. They're so vague, and they penalize you. Now you can't use the channel for 2 weeks. So we're doing our best, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing our best. We're going to prevail either way. We're going to keep using the backup channel. We'll keep doing everything that we can in order to just continue and bring you the alpha live from Spain on the crypto markets. Peter, on Twitter. Follow us on Twitter. For sure, Twitter, we need tweeters. We need the tweets.
Follow us on Twitter, guys. That's the handles below. This is the altcoin season. This is the money season. We told everybody on X as well, long time ago, Bitcoin dominance crashing. We told them XRP will pump. We told them, man, subscribe to our Twitter, man. And let's go. By the way, man, good morning to you, Peter. You are also our new best friend. If you can retweet the post, sir, that will be unbelievable to us and it will change our lives. We're going to really, I don't know what's going to happen. Joe, what's going to happen to you?
If you retweet it, I'm gonna be exhilarated, excited, exhilarated.
By the way, guys, everyone that is trading crypto these days, the last couple of weeks, drop which is the best trade you took in crypto, man. Which printed you the most amount of cash, dineros, man. Drop it in the chat, man. Let's have a discussion. Let's be happy. Get yourself the fucking coffee and send this video. Share it all over your socials, man. Woohoo! Let's go. And drop a question. By the way, if you have question, coins you want to look at, let's go. The market is on fire, John, on fire. John Gloven, how you doing, Gloven? Drop your best trade now, Mr. Gloven. This is our lifetime VIP. Drop the best trade you took with us in the last month or two that sent your account to the moon, man.
Do two things. One, the best performing wise percentage, all right, in percentages, and the other one, the best gains, because sometimes you take a big position, but it makes a smaller percentages. For example, ETH and XRP were so big, and actually Bitcoin also was so big that we made a lot of money. But Pengu, right, is ripping for me. Pengu is ripping for me, CM. It continued today. Mr. Peter says Nehru and ETH. Is it ETH Nehru or is it Nehru and ETH? Because two
Probably
different coins.
Nehru ETH or Nehru, the other one, and
Yeah.
ETH.
And ETH,
Anyway,
yeah.
let me share some charts, man. Guys, smash the like. Let me share some charts, man. This is a celebration. This is the moment we've been waiting all the fucking cycle. Yes, all the fucking cycle.
They're
3 years. 3 years, John, I've been waiting for this moment. Again, this is Bitcoin. It now having a nice little candle on the daily. Again, it can still manipulate the party. But this is irrelevant. The Bitcoin is total garbage to me, man. When I see the Bitcoin dominance going down, when I see the weekly candle closed so bearish, so convincingly on the rising wedge, oh my God, I'm getting a boner. I'm getting a boner, man. And also tweeted it on the X. You know, last night. Follow us on X, guys. It's amazing. X is amazing.
It's important.
X is the best platform for traders. Okay, the best. YouTube, you know, is for babies with drinking milk with diapers. You know, X is traders. Okay, this is a different level of content. Anyway, follow us on there. Look, this is dominance, Jomo. Look, 2 week. This is the biggest 2 week candle bar, red bar on the dominance, and we get in first. This is a clear top signal for the dominance. Second, we get a momentum crossing down, just like we had in November. You can see you had a 2 week cross down on the stochastic. Boom, you had November explosion. And I think now this is much bigger than November. We're going to see altcoins skyrocketing to new highs and completely, you know, ruining the Bitcoin, completely ruining the, not ruining, you know, but, you know, melting the Bitcoin. And look at ETH BTC, by the way, we told you ETH BTC is still super undervalued, Jomo. Look at it. Look where you are. Look where you are. There is tons of potential upside, man, for ETH BTC. I think minimum to this level, you can see that support here. Minimum to this level, I see ETH going up, you know, in the next couple of months, you know. So you know, another 60, maybe even high. I don't know. But anyway, that very, very, very undervalued chart, and you can see where you are now. This and it's just starting. It's just starting the bull run for ETH now. Look at XRP Bitcoin. XRP Bitcoin is getting juicy, Jomo. Is getting
juicy.
Look at this. Oh my God. Oh my God. If you don't have XRP, what are you doing? Tell me, what are you doing if you don't have XRP? Man, so many nice trades. Which one to choose? Probably ZBCN and Nairo ETH. All right, man, really? You didn't took the XRP and ETH mega trades? Oh boy, man.
But he's talking like percentage-wise, you know, percentage-wise. ZBCN a couple of weeks ago, months actually, Nairo ETH, they moved fast. And actually, in another comment in the above, he says OFT, which made like 100% in a day. That was an outrageous trade. OFT. Outrageous.
OFT, where you see it? I don't see it.
Maybe it's at the top. I see it. I don't know. Quickest gains on OFT, he says, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, OFT. Yes, OFT. Epic. By the way, I'm gonna put an alert on it. Maybe it's gonna pump. You know, and I need to watch this snake. You know, where this shit?
The snake.
The little snake man that can do a huge. But yeah, I have alerts on it. All good. All right, what do we have here? Please check ZBCN. Yeah, ZBCN. Now I'm checking it. Sir, smash the like, retweet all the ZBCN army. Now we're gonna do ZBCN pumpamental voodoo spells. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. Me and Joe are going to pump ZBCN now. Look how we're gonna pump it. Look at
that. Look how we're gonna pump it.
ZBCN. Look at ZBCN, man. This is ZBCN. We are bullish on it. We told you that's what's likely to happen. You can see we thought that was the higher low. Then it pulled back a bit more. Actually created some kind of a twisted, drunk inverse head and shoulder here. A little one. You know, you can say. And now you're actually breaking that trend line here. So you have this high you're trying to break, and we're breaking that one. That's more important. This actually is the most important short-term trend line here that is currently in a battle. Okay, the ZBCN bulls are battling here, and they're trying to break that level. You know, once it cleared that high, close above that high, and take that high, to me, it's a boom shakalaka. It will probably explode. Oh, by the way, let's look at ZBCN weekly. Look at the weekly. It's setting up very nice. Looks like a beautiful bottom forming here. You can see how it's making higher lows on the weekly bars. That's very, very bullish. We are about to explode, man. We're about to explode. We are ready. Jomo, me and you are ready. All our members ready with the ZBCN trade. They're ready. They're gonna print. They're gonna print so. And man, by the way, the daily chart. Did you see that? That pattern of the candles. Nice. I love this. You have
I took a small stab at this, like just myself to kind of test the waters of today,
this
just to
looks
break.
really
Yeah.
nice. It looks like a crypto bull flag, like
Yeah.
a daily bull flag. Only on crypto you will see this kind of behavior. that it looks, oh no, topping tail, oh no, shooting star, oh no, it cannot break it, and then
Boom.
melt up. Then
Yeah.
it's gonna
To
pop.
be
It's
honest,
gonna
I
pop.
want to be really heavy on ZBCN in the next couple of weeks or days, actually, see how it's going to happen. Before we get to the highest levels, I want to be very heavy. When ZBCN continues higher, man, I want this to be a conviction trade, but I'm going to do it smartly. I'm going to pyramid on the way up. I'm going to do it, slow and steady to make sure that I do it correctly and I don't overexpose myself in case I'm wrong over here. But man, I want to be heavy on this. I do want to, man. I do want to, and it's something I'm going to get probably because ZBCN, I think it's going to be nice and sound technically because this is a very, let's call it retail dominated traders, or let's call it investors. So they make much more, easier patterns to kind of spot. What do you think?
Absolutely, man. And we actually have this. You
Yeah.
see this, you break that resistance, man. That's kind of a W pattern,
Yeah.
a bottom, a tradable bottom W pattern. Oh
For
boy,
sure.
oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We just gave you an alpha from heaven. Cook the like, guys. We need your likes. We really need your likes. We need you to follow this channel, subscribe to our Twitter below. We need your help now. We need it. ZBCN, yeah. So we took DBCN, OFT. And drop a question, drop a comment, something, man. Come on, man. It's a fucking bull market. You're printing dineros. Drop a question, man.
CM, we even took a Casper trade a couple of days ago and it's up 14% already. Even the Casper trade is printing money right now.
40?
Huh? What's that?
40?
No, 15. 14.
Oh, okay. I was shocked for a moment.
You were shocked. You were bombazled. No, 14, which is a laggard. Most of the trades that we took are up 20, 30, 100, 50, 60%. Even Casper is up 40%. Maybe it's going to take some steam. I don't know. I helped everyone that is a Caspian to get in at the right moment. That's what I did over there, CM.
Yeah, can pump, but I'm actually skeptical on it. But I would love to see it pumping and ripping. For me, if people making money, that's a happy days. We don't care.
You know what's amazing though, CM. We know, I know you talked about it on the Bitcoin chart of ETH Bitcoin, but take a look at this. I don't know how to call it. I don't know, the slingshot. This, I don't know, hand to God, something happening over here, man, on ETH. It's like a Goldilocks, man. It just doesn't want to stop. It's like a train just moving higher and higher. Our first entry was here, CM. This is where we took it in the membership. We added it over here. This was an add-on, and we had another add-on in the breakout here. This is a big position. We took profits already on the way. We have now a bunch, but still from the first entry on a big cap, 50% on ETH. And look, it's not stopping, CM. It's just moving. Now, I'm wondering, look, I'm asking myself this question, CM. I'm asking myself this question, okay? How will it just continue? Because look at this. Let's go for the weekly so we can see it a bit better, okay? Will it just continue, okay, and smash the $4,000 kind of, resistance area, which is quite horizontal, because you can see it was very horizontal in this area. We didn't trade above it for too long, to be honest. And then we got smashed here, smashed a bit below here, smashed here. are we just going to go like on a Goldilocks fashion, boom, 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 something like this? Or are we actually going to get halted a little bit here with a beautiful pivot and, oh, sorry, I don't know how that kind of, we're going to do something like this, squeeze and bam, then continue. I'm wondering, man. I do prefer this to happen rather than this, because this is just going to make sure that I don't have a huge position on it because we already sold in strength. But if this happens, this build up, like building and before the breakout, then we can heavily position again before the breakout. I just wonder whether this is a Goldilocks, because CM, one thing we know about ETH is that that it's cooked. It was cooked in the past. Everyone thought bit like ETH is dead. You know, everyone kind of lost their eyes on it. No one looked at it anymore. And all of a sudden, boom, got resurrected. So it feels like to me that people are foaming in, foaming, and they don't let it kind of digest a little bit.
I don't think it's people, man. I think it's institutional
Yeah.
buyers that
Yeah.
buying that shit. Like, I think it's the ETF, the ETH ETF, the BlackRock ETF.
Finally.
They rotating. They're now rotating all the Bitcoin gains from the entire cycle into their ETH trade. They're traders. They bought the breakout. They bought it at the low, liquid cap. They say, hey, I dominate this market. Bitcoin is cooked already. It's already 2 trillion. You have Ethereum now is like 300 billion. Let's go.
Or 50.
They throw all their money there, man. And you have all the ETH buyers, and you have many other ETH in the world, you know, in Switzerland and other places, you know. And, you know, and you have also on top of that, hated coin narrative, hated a disbelief coin. No one is believing it's going to pump. This rally can continue, man. This rally can continue. And really, I will not be surprised, you know, if it's just going to melt up through the 4K and just go. Like, this is like, and you know, you saw the volume, man. You saw the volume of Ethereum. Ethereum is completely overperforming the Bitcoin on the spot volume as well on exchanges. That's unbelievable for the market, for the altcoin market. It's like, wow. It's wow.
True, man. True. I'm wondering the same. By the way, CM, where are all the fucking likes? Where is everybody? Are you going to say hi? Are you going to ask more questions? Are you going to tell us the best trades you had? And if you forgot, in a couple of days on Wednesday, we have the Banana Zone.
By the way, Jomo, you know the people on the lives in the morning, they're like the girls on Tinder that ghost you, you know, like, hey, but we had a match. Why you're not saying anything?
I forgot how it is, man. You know, I've been married.
I'm joking. I'm saying, you know, I'm just saying.
I'm joking also.
So quiet.
So quiet.
What? Ooh, that triggered. Something got triggered. Oh boy. What's that?
Look, Peter is asking an interesting question. Actually, I like the question, Peter. Okay, Peter is asking. He's saying, by the way, maybe a stupid question. It's not a stupid question. It's an okay question. At least at least for me, I believe it's a good question. Do you have any short open, maybe for a backup? Okay, so basically what you're asking is whether or not we're hedging our bet. Okay, that's what you're trying to say. The professional way is, are we hedging ourselves? The answer is a complete, astounding no. Okay, there is no reason to hedge anything right now, while we believe, our conviction is that we are going to explode higher. All right, that this is the last leg of explosion, and we need to make as much gains on the long side as possible in the next couple of weeks to months. We don't know exactly how long before this will come to an end, because this is how the cycle happens over and over. Okay, now you're asking me if I am afraid a little bit, so I will minimize the potential gains by hedging. Okay, no. I'm going to push the gas pedal. I'm going to try to be as aggressive as I can, with risk, of course, in mind. Always having risk in mind, always understanding the market can shift, but I'm going to try to put the pedal to the metal, man. This is the time, and I won't limit myself at all. at all by going short to hedge myself. Not doing it. What do you think, CM?
Peter, we invite you to join our VIP, man. You sound like a serious trader, but really, you need to know what you're doing. This is a moment that you don't even think about shorts. You just wait for the annoying Bitcoin to hold, and then you see what's going on. The altcoins are just going, they're going. Once Bitcoin is holding or not dumping, they're going. This is not a bearish environment. This is the most bullish environment. So you need to know when to short, or all these the smart ass clowns that think they know how to trade crypto and they short bull markets. Yeah, you can short altcoins in a bull market if Bitcoin is correcting, but Bitcoin is not correcting. Bitcoin gave you a green flag. Hey, I'm going up. Alt season signals all across the board. Bitcoin dominance going to wrecked city, and you're looking to hedge. Why hedge? Why wasting time? Why even think about it, man? Really, that's why I'm inviting you. You are the only one that might fuck this bull run off. You know what I mean? The only people that can actually cook this bull run and not taking the advantage of this amazing season is the trader himself. So really, we invite you to join our VIP with our mentorship, with our trade alerts, our help, our courses, our education. Oh, you're gonna be on board. You're gonna be on top of the mountain. You're gonna be the daddy, man. You're gonna be the daddy. Why? Because you're with the pros, man. We invite you to join the table of the knights, the table of the best, the best boxers, the professional. Join us. Stop being in YouTube or the Twitter. Oh, this guy is saying, this guy is saying, pookie. Oh, this meme coin is gonna pookie. Nah, man. F this stuff. You're a pro. You have trade alerts coming daily. Boom. You set up the trade. They trigger. Boom. You enter the position. You stack your take profits. You leave a runner. You put your stop. You go drinking margarita. Cheers, daddy. Cheers. You don't have time. Don't waste the bull market, sir. Don't waste the bull market on rubbish thoughts and mistakes, okay? Man, Jumbo, you know how much mistakes people are making in a bull market? Like, it is the easiest market to print money. And people are actually sabotaging themselves, They're sabotaging their gains with stupid mistakes, okay? And this is why it's the best to be in kind of a trading service, because, man, we've been there. We've done all these mistakes before. I didn't short in a bull market like that. No. Not my cup of tea, but
Look,
made
CM,
all the mistakes.
people need to understand. Do you hear me? I think you're losing connection. Look, people need to understand.
Okay, go with it.
People need to understand, the severity. I like the word. I'm gonna loan the word from you. The severity of what's happening right now. Okay, Bitcoin created a cup with handle continuation. Okay, with almost a perfect horizontal breakout. Okay. After being for a while in a bull market, breaking to new highs from here, and now just wants to continue. Okay. Now, why am I saying the severity? Because this is this thing over here, and the breakout from here was a pair of aces. Okay. If you play poker, you have a pair of aces. That's the best hand you can have. This setup over here was a pair of aces, because it was a beautiful continuation trades, nice volume on the breakout. Everything was pitch perfect, okay? Now, compiling that, and this was a long base also. This wasn't, your average, 2 days base. This was like 7 months sideways, okay? Now, understand the severity of the breakout, okay? Once you understand how to put the market environment on the one hand, okay, narrative, understanding on the third hand, and to finish, the triangle, the setups, okay, with the strongest coins. When you have this triangle all together, you need to push the gas, okay? You need to push the gas, okay? And that's what we're doing, okay? That's what we're doing. We're pushing the gas. We don't want to limit ourselves. And anyone here that don't know when to push the gas, because hey, CM, he asked about shorting. Do we short in the bull market? Absolutely. We shorted all this area over here. We shorted a bunch of coins over here, but this is where we short all from January until March. We made bananas, okay, just by going short the market, okay? But this is not the time to go short. This is the time to go long, okay, and to push that pedal again with risk management in mind, with the edge in mind. This is not financial advice. This is for education and entertainment on YouTube. But I'm really trying to teach you the mindset, okay? You need to understand all these things, all these parameters in order to become the best investor and trader you can. If not, if you won't try or attempt to learn this, you just won't succeed, okay? And if you do want to succeed, but you don't have time to learn or do anything like that, you must join mentors, okay, that will lead and pave the way to you. That's why we have our memberships, because we understand that people, just like we were in the past, need assistance. That's why we have it. And of course, CM, if someone if someone is really serious, okay, doesn't matter his account size, but he's really serious about becoming the best he can be, or someone that has above 6 digits and definitely 7 digits and don't know what they're doing, you need to scan the QR code, check, all right, the elite VIP that we have done. We created a tier, okay, a very specific mentoring tier, okay, where we take people that every mistake they made because of stupidity will cost them so much money. And I know a lot of you in the crowd already had that experience. And we take you hand by hand and we make sure, A, you don't do any of those mistakes again, because we're going to help you, guide you. And B, we're going to share with you and show you the mega banger trades that we take. We're going to educate you about how to do it. And you can follow our suit and make the same returns that we do in the memberships. So check that out. This is the final leg of the bull market. We believe, okay, we might be wrong. Anything can happen in the market, okay? But data shows that the cycle is about to end in the last euphoric stance, and we are ready to take the profits, CM. You guys need to be ready to take profits too. What do you think, CM?
Yeah, man. By the way, Peter, you're in the lifetime membership. Cheers to you, man. So really, don't worry about shorting, because you know what's coming after the bull market? A bear market. And in the bear market, you probably you wasn't in our membership, the last bear market for sure. So now in the bear market, you will see the power of shorting with the dominant trend. Then you print even more than a bull market, because these altcoins are total scams, and they are bunch of bubbles, and all these little bubbles starting to pop, and the big investors, they are just selling all their coins. Everyone are selling their stupid coins in the bear market, and you will short with us, and we will show you when shorting is the best. Because if you shorted with us in the bull market, imagine what will happen to your shorts in a bear market, in a Bitcoin bear market. It's gonna be beautiful. But now, don't waste your time thinking of shorts, Peter. Peter, you're gonna make me cry. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Let's continue here.
Let's continue,
SPX 69. Let's look at SPX, this little snake trying to pop for so long. And it is, I'm sharing. You sharing? I'm sharing.
No, you're not sharing. No one is sharing.
All right, let me show you the SPX. Let's look at SPX. Woohoo. Oh, this guy triggered. Nice. SPX, look at SPX. Look, this coin, oh man, that's a chart from, on Binance, it's already hit 2.2. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe the Binance or some exchange is shorting it. I don't know. They just don't let it pump for some reason. I don't know. Let me take a clean chart. Where is this? Gate.io. All right. Look, this is a breakout here. Okay, broke out. Beautiful cup and handle, whatever you want to call it here. Beautiful cup and handle. This is my new drawing. I like it. Woohoo!
Your new drawing.
I like it. I like it. You see this,
Nice.
this flat horizontal resistance, man. Bam. You broke out. Look, you broke. You broke then. You broke here. Okay, you broke it. Okay, you broke. Then you came down like a piece of crap. Okay, now you retest, and now you need to go. If this thing is not going now and breaking the $2 and going bananas, or at least going to 2.2, 2.4 in the next couple of days, this is a vomit. Okay, and Murad should be in prison. Murad should be in prison. That's what I think. Okay, if this thing will not print dineros now to its hodlers and traders, someone is controlling the supply, or someone is shorting it like a madman, like a big man. They just don't let it, and this is crypto. It happens to many coins. Many coins is being obliterated by these traders that they
Whales.
Whales.
The whales that hold the coin.
Whales, yeah, or insider. They're just distributing everything on the higher highs. Okay, on the higher highs.
On the breakouts, yeah.
The breakout, and then they just completely cook the breakout, and that's another reason why you need to be in a community like we have in the membership. Because if you trade it alone, this market, it will cook you. It will literally cook you because you have no tools to understand what's going on. You don't know nothing. You're a complete monkey, okay, a baboon, and you really like I was. I was a baboon, and now I'm not a baboon. I'm a smart baboon because I know the signals that the market tells me. If this breakout will not play out hard in the next couple of days, the SPX, mark my word, it's a crap shit, and I'm gonna dump it. Or I'm just gonna squeeze my stops higher. But really,
look,
John,
this is how a coin needs to break out. Okay, this is how a coin needs to break out. We took a trade on the breakout of this level over here. Look how it broke out. This was the trade from here. Look how it broke out. This is how things break out, and now it's continuing. Okay, this is a breakout. This is a breakout when it just goes boom, and you just make money. Then it flags and boom, continues. All right, that's what you want to see. SPX, though, we have a position in it, and it's not too small. Also, it's quite big. We actually started a position here, all right, on the breakout of this area. We added here, and I added a little bit actually yesterday, just a little bit to just try to have even more. But it's not moving the same way. All right. Do you see consecutive God candles like we saw in Pengu? No, we're just seeing hickey-picky, just hickey-picky. Now, sometimes hickey-picky can turn into God candles, right? But the best trades, look, and this is something that people need to understand, okay? The best trades, all right, they break out the same day, and they just don't look back. Those are the ones you want to pour in more money. You want to continue trading them. They create flags. You want to add bonanzas on them, and so on and so forth. The ones that don't break out as hard, yes, you can make some money. That's good. Look, this is a bull run, right? You make money. Okay, it's all good. But you want to concentrate in the ones that are really, really strong. And so far, SPX, though we have a position in it, isn't, and it's actually a good position, right? It's making money. It's not performing the way I would want it.
Not printing yet.
Not printing.
By the way, this guy is asking, when do you think the bull run will pick? By the way, guys, all the viewers, all the live viewers, please follow us on X. You have the handles below. It's cryptomindset.4 and no edge, no trade. Please follow our X's account. This is emergency. Why?
Emergency.
Because YouTube just cook our main channel. And you want to follow our X's because we also upload videos exclusively on X. Really, that's the best platform for crypto traders, and really it's a backup to our content. So make sure to follow us on X, subscribe to Jumbo channel now as well. And if you want to join VIP, link below, you can scan the QR code here. And by the way, we have the code. I'll share the code later. If you want the code, drop a question. We have a code 20% discount. Drop it. We're going to share the code. When do you think the bull run will peak? Man, I think it will peak in the next couple of months. Can be 2 months, 1 month, can be even 4 months, can move into the end of the year. But I'm kind of suspicious around October. I think October, if we're lucky, November, but something is looking very, very fishy into September. And also it depends. It depends when Bitcoin will tell us, Bitcoin will tell us. Once Bitcoin peak, it's over, man. It's over. You might get a dump and then another alt season on the dead cat bounce of Bitcoin, like 2017, maybe. Like in 2021, it wasn't the case. In 2021, Bitcoin peaked and that was it. You had no alt season after Bitcoin peaked. It was over. So you need to know what you're doing, You need to know what you're doing. You need to be a detective and you need to manage risk. You need to know exactly what you're doing because many people are going to round trip everything and lose everything. They're going to lose everything. We're not. We are just printing. Our accounts are growing every week, up. And when Bitcoin pulling back, for example, and crypto going to a little correction now, or a pullback, all our accounts usually, except the ones that don't stop us out, is moved to USDT. Then our account is staying in the green, while Bitcoin and the cryptos are pulling back. And then you have, let's say, a lot of cash waiting on the side. Once the pullback is over, boom, we deployed all our capital into the best movers and bam, 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 ride the next leg up. That's how you print in a bull market and in an alt season. If you just hold into all these volatile moves, you're missing opportunity cost. And I'll show you. Look at ZBCN, for example. Okay, all the ZBCN, like the video. The ZBCN, for example, or ZBCN holders. We told them, hey, it's gonna top out. It just had a 10x. It did a double top. It gave you a lot of clues. You see the double top here. And it was madness out there. Everybody was calling 10 cent, $10, whatever, $5 ZBCN. You had a clear double top. You had this M shape. Bye-bye. That was it. We were out of the trade here. Out. Waiting. Only now we trigger the trade. So you see, all through that, just example, okay? I love ZBCN. I'm a maxi. I in love with ZBCN. I believe it's going to $10, maybe $1. But look, all that, I wasn't holding ZBCN. You see, let's say that was my breakout, okay? I printed 3x here, okay, with the members. Let's say my account was 100K here on the top here. Sold it, it stays 100K. Now, all the ZBCN hodler, the same money, is now here is a 50K, okay? Now, meanwhile, through all this, we nailed XRP, Ethereum, and many other bangers. So meanwhile, my 150K is now 150K, okay, or 200K, while these guys are still 50K, all right? And now we're deploying a lot more capital into ZBCN than 50K, and we're gonna ride it, and then we're gonna sell it again. And the same, we're not holding through the crypto's corrections, because when crypto is going down, it's completely cooking your account. And this is what we preach. One of the things we preach: trade them. Your account is in the moon, take profit. You have a double, take profit. You have a triple, take profit. Always pay yourself. We want our members to get wealthy and pay themselves when the money is on the table. Man, Jomo, have you ever went to a dinner? Yeah? You went to a dinner like in a mansion with the rich people there, and there was tons of money on the table. Bunch of, gold and diamonds on the table. And the guy telling you, hey, whatever you want to take. And you are like sitting on the table, like the hodlers, the stupid hodlers. No, I think I'm gonna hold my chair. I think I'm gonna remove my hand. I don't want to take anything. And me and you, for example, what? Done. In just after 1 second after the sentence came out from his mouth, my bags and all the things on the table were in my clothes and pockets, and I was out in a taxi running away, or in my fucking car, you know?
You probably took his Lambo because he said take whatever you want, so you took the Lambo.
But he said on the table. I'm not.
Oh, only on the table.
He told about the table. So you get me. Some people, they just don't take profits. I don't know why. And that's what we teach, because you know, all the people, you know, all our elite members that we talk with them on the phone, you know, and they tell us their history. You know, they had amazing, successful trades, but they never took profits. Okay, now the first thing they do is put stops and take profits. That's it. It's a life-changing behavior that completely changed your life, man, Jomo. It's a life change. It flipped you from a baby clown to a mega sniper. It's like, bro, it's like, I don't know, you know, it's complete transformation, man.
Complete
Anyway, guys,
transfer. And it's easy. It's easy to transform, CM. It's not too hard, but they just need the right guidance. And people like me and you to smash it on them. Smash, 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 so they understand. So that's what we do. We do it daily. We instill this, we in your minds, our mindset, our tactics, our strategies, everything that we do every day. All right, you can have a market update from CM. I make them like 5 times a week. Also, you just get it all the time. You get phone calls with us on the Elite VIP, of course. If you want really hand by hand, you have 6 figures, 7 figures. Don't wait. And of course, anyone else, we are here for you. We share the trades. We share the market update. We want you to be successful. We want you to be winners. We'll see you in the Banana Zone Bootcamp also on Wednesday. You only have 2 days in order to book an access. Afterwards, it will be gone. So make sure to secure it. Even if you cannot attend live, just buy it now, because you will be able to view our recording afterwards for multiple times, for however long you will want to do it over and over again. CM, that's what we have for everyone. Anything else?
I think it's possible with you guys to become a snap. Of course, man. Of course. Of course, man. Of course. 100%. Guys, exactly. Thank you for watching. By the way, anyone that buy the Banana Zone, get a free webinar absolutely for free that we already had, the Gem Sniper webinar. That is a banging webinar. You're going to get it for free. By the way, you can use the coupon code to get yourself a little nice, lovely discount. It's running below 20% off. Get yourself a seat in the Banana. Get yourself a seat in the VIP. By the way, even if you buy VIP or Elite VIP, we're going to give you the Gem Sniper as a gift as well for you. This is an alt season, man. The time to print dineros. No time for BS. Stop with the BS. Join a winning team. Really, the fee is irrelevant. The fee that we take, you know, for our work is so underpriced, Jomo. It's like, you know, and you know, a guy that joined now, let's say, in 1 week, he's gonna be able to pay for all his life membership, even in the Elite VIP. Depends how much capital you have. So really, try it out, man. Check it out. You're gonna be super happy. All the links are in the description below. We see you in the next one. Cheers.